What's going on, everyone? Agent Nemitz back with another trailer reaction. Today we're reacting to the Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again official trailer, Disney Plus. I just read the whole title to you. So if you're looking for the trailer that I'm reacting to, that's the one. Yeah, this came out quite a while ago, about a month ago. And the reason I'm reacting to it now is Daredevil Born Again actually comes out on like March 4th or something like that. Which, at time of recording, I'm recording this on Tuesday, the 25th of February. That's like a week away, approximately, you know? So I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this show. It's basically going to be a Daredevil season 4. And there's already works for a season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. So we're going to get even more, which is exciting. But there's a ton of returning characters. You know, like obviously Daredevil. I forget the guy's name. Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio's coming back as Kingpin, Karen Page, Foggy Nelson, all the ones from the old show, even Bullseye from the old show. There's even more, too. Those are just the ones off the top of my head. But let's go ahead and react to this trailer. We'll come back and talk more about it. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Oh, baby.
Thank you for finding the time. I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
Interesting. The thud on the table.
A lot of time has passed. By the look of it.
Oh, there they are, the goats.
I could say the same about you.
Yeah, because he's the mayor now.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced. Can you blame me?
Jeez.
I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system. Why did you stop being a vigilante? The line was crossed.
What a shot.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
Jeez, he's getting beat up. See, March 4th.
The city can't
Bullseye. Bunch of guys in masks.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. Chaos must reign.
Ooh, the new villain. Vanessa! Oh, Punisher. That's right. He's coming back, too.
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace.
Oh, my. White Tiger.
But I was also raised
Oh!
to believe in retribution.
Sick. Oh my goodness. Oh! Shoo-wee. Brutal. Born Again, March 4th. Well, how about that? How about that trailer? There's a ton of violence in it. Now, this is a TV mature show, so obviously, if you're not of age, don't watch it. I actually don't even like this kind of stuff. I don't like seeing a bunch of blood and, you know, compound fractures and all that junk. So I had a hard time watching all the Netflix shows. It took me a long time to watch them, and I still didn't like it. I like the story, but all the violence is a little much for me. Now, I know some people do like it, so if that's for you, don't let me yuck your yum. It's just not necessarily for me. So anyways, but I'm excited for this because we're bringing him back. Daredevil's back. Foggy's back. Punisher's back. That's someone I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. Punisher's back. Man, it looks so good. It looks so good. It looks like we're picking up right where we left off. Not necessarily. I think there's like a time jump, like maybe 5 years or something like that. I don't really know. But yeah, what was the last season of Daredevil? Was in like 2017, 2018? So it's been a minute. It really has. And then in the MCU, which this is set in now, I mean, now it's officially like canon to the MCU. You know, there's like, well, first of all, there's a lot of content to go back and watch or rewatch if you're not familiar with it or need to refamiliarize yourself. Because there was, for the Daredevil show, or for the Netflix shows, there was Daredevil, there was Iron Fist, there was Luke Cage, there was Jessica Jones, and then the Defenders, where they all came together. So there's a lot of new content, and there's even talks maybe that Jessica Jones is going to show up in this. Or Luke Cage, I could see it. Maybe they're going to wait for a season 2 reveal of that. Who knows? But Punisher is definitely confirmed. Man, this looks good. obviously we saw Kingpin last. If you didn't know, he was in Echo last, and he echoed. No, he teased that he was going to be the mayor of New York, and then now he is the mayor. So that's pretty crazy. Entails a lot. Obviously, he's the kingpin of New York. He like runs all the bad guys, like all the criminals and gangs and stuff like that. Like typically that's what he does. But yeah, so he's the mayor. That's pretty wild. And then it sounds like Matt, he's no longer daredeviling. He's might maybe just being a lawyer with Foggy and Karen, because at the end of season 3 it was like, what was it? It was Murdoch, Nelson, and Page. That was what they renamed their little firm. I always forget the lawyer terms. The firm. That's what they renamed it. So I don't know. This could be good. This could be really good. Actually, I think it is going to be good. And the villain, besides Kingpin, because I think he's probably going to be like the overarching villain of the whole thing. And then the like smaller villain that'll be in there is Muse. It's Muse. And we saw a little bit of him. He's the guy with the white mask that had like the red streaks going down the eyes area. That's a relatively newer, at least from what I've heard, villain in the comics. And I don't want to get into all the nastiness. If you want to know about him, go look him up. Be prepared. It's a little bit gross. But like he's kind of like an artist, I'll say, who paints with not paint. And and then he like, does that. So, and then we saw Matt fighting him a little bit in the Daredevil costume. We saw all the helmets. So there's obviously like at least 5 Daredevil suits, and we know of the one in She-Hulk that was the yellow and red. We know of the one from Daredevil, like the actual Netflix show, that was red. We know of his like just like rags suit, his like before his actual suit that was just like black ninja clothes. And then but then we saw like a black helmet with red eyes. There was a gray helmet with red eyes, and then there's a new suit in this show that it's kind of like the red suit, but it has different things all over it, and then it's like textured. Instead of it being smooth like the last ones, it has like a texture on it, specifically the cowl area. So that's really cool. Then we saw some action of him fighting in and out of the suit. So there's going to be some daredeviling going on, folks. And hopefully some lawyering, too. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, I mean, we're getting so much in this show. I don't know how many episodes it's supposed to be. I didn't look that up. I'm not 100% sure. But like I said in the beginning, they're already renewed for a season 2. And then I think it was Brad Winterbaum who was interviewed. He's the one who runs Marvel TV, like the stuff that's on Disney Plus. And he said it's their goal to have a new season of it every year. So like this one's coming out this year. Season 2, they're planning for it to come out next year. And ideally they would get reconfirmed for a season 3 that would come out in, 2027? And then maybe onto infinity. That's what he was quoted saying. I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen, especially if it doesn't do well with viewership. But I think it will. I really do think it will, especially with Punisher coming back in it. People love Punisher, especially John Bernthal's Punisher. They love him. I think he's awesome Punisher too. But yeah, and then in season 2, if they reintroduce like Jessica Jones, maybe Luke Cage, maybe not Iron Fist. I kind of liked Iron Fist. I like the storyline. I didn't necessarily like the makeshift kung fu that they were doing. But yeah, the storyline was okay. It was interesting. Let me say it like that. It was interesting. But yeah, so maybe they won't bring back Iron Fist. I don't really know what they're planning. We're just going to have to watch and see what's going to happen. But yeah, so this comes out in March 4th is when it starts. I don't know how many episodes drops at the beginning. But then it's going to end like right before Thunderbolts comes out. And that comes out in May, in like the middle of May. So it's going to run for like 2.5 months, which is pretty exciting. So I guess if you did the math, you could probably figure out how many shows there's going to be. I think there's going to be at least 10. Don't quote me on that, but I think there's at least 10. And so that's really exciting. Let me know what you think about this trailer, about this series, and about it. Like, I just want to know what your thoughts are. If you're excited for it, if you're excited for Punisher coming back, if you're excited for Kingpin, and to see where the storylines all play out and go to. I know I am. I'm excited to see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not necessarily excited for the and the broken bones and the nastiness, because yeah, the Netflix Daredevil is pretty gory. This I'm sure is going to live up to it, because it's the first Marvel TV thing that's TV mature. Yeah, so I don't know. They'll probably play with it, and we'll see where it goes. But let me know what you think with a comment down below, and I'll see you all in the next trailer reaction or whatever video maybe. I'll see you then. So take care. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.